特别有感。
三立Car大声，我们今天来看到的是2024的总统大选。因为台湾的选举文化非常的特殊，一般来说有万人大造势，
赖小培到赛，赖小培到赛，
还有街头开讲。
希望侯市长可以大声的喊出反对。
而在外国人眼中，哪一种选举文化最有特色
Hi, hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
most special?
The most special one? I'll have to say the flag. It has her likeness on it, and it has everything that you need to know about your candidate.
In Taiwan, we say 冬笋, right?
冬笋. If they're not out on the street, if they're in their house, you can hear it from high up in a building, or if you're right there on the street, oftentimes the candidate will sometimes be in the truck itself. So they're great. Sound trucks are impressive. You wouldn't get that in the United States.
你们那些政治讨论的节目，我觉得还是很热闹啊，我觉得还是很有娱乐性的，既要提供娱乐，又要传递消息、传递信息，这个非常好，我特别喜欢。
It comes across like they're rock stars, with people chasing after them and everything, and signing this, signing that. Yeah, it's quite amusing. Yes. Well, I think so, because we don't. In Australia, it's totally different. We sort of put up signs on the Stobie poles and stuff like that. Here, there's some signs, but yes, constantly going around the city on the back of a ute with a loudspeaker. Yes, it's quite funny.
Color, right? So everybody, when you see people campaigning, you just look at their color of their vests, right? And they're always wearing the vest, so you can see that, okay, blue, green, pink, white, right? They stand out. Here, they're really just going down the street, you know, shaking hands, talking to people. And I think for local candidates, that's really important. And I like to see that even in a big city like Taipei.
而在台湾外国人的眼里，他们最想听到总统候选人们提出什么样的国家政策呢？
How are we going to power the country, right? You know, are we going to go back to nuclear? Are we going to use renewables, right? Are we going back to burning coal, right? Like, what is the plan for energy? And I haven't heard any of the candidates really speak in depth about that.
An election of Lai as president would be a continuation of the policy of President Tsai. Unfortunately, she cannot run again. I would have liked to see her for a third term. That's not possible. So it would be, for me, important for Taiwan to continue to pursue a future as an independent, sovereign country and promote democracy, not just within Taiwan, but also in the region. I would like to see Taiwan pursue a more independent, sovereign, democratic future and not continue to rely too much on China.
当然，没有人说我们不应该进行对话，但是可惜的是，共产党他要跟你进行对话，他有一个很重要的前提，你必须得承认你不是一个国家，你必须得承认你是中国自古以来不可分割的一部分。那这个不是对话，对吧？这是拿着刀对你说，好，我们来聊吧，咱们约会去吧。
这是一定要回答的吗？
但是他们是故意的。我说留白可能是不太恰当的用法，但是就是在留白，就他们是故意的，不要说的特别具体。
From a U.S. citizen looking in, it's everything. It's, of course, cross-strait relations, it's international relations, but it's also who you're going to represent on a day-to-day basis in your district.
It's very important to support for other countries to be strong against China. I don't think China will do very good for Taiwan. To cooperate with international, with Lai and Xiao, would promote better communication with the outside world.
With all the war in Ukraine and the war on the Gaza Strip, I think the world's watching very carefully with what happens with this election. I think it's more so the US is watching very carefully in case the wrong party does get in. Sort of, you know, they don't want it to be a one China policy in Taiwan. And me living here, I think, you know, many of the Taiwanese don't want that. Some do, of course, but many don't that I know.
不止在地的声音，连 international 嘛，恭候立卡，三立卡大声，我们往下一站出发。